Hello, hello. Let's see who's here. Let's see. We have Cooking Passion. How are you? Hello, Simply You Makeup, which is V. How are you doing today? How's everyone feeling on this spring afternoon? Hi, Princess Minnie. How are you? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Give me 1 minute and I'll cam up. Just doing some finishing gathering of items that I'm going to need. I'm good, Princess Minnie. V said that she's doing great. And I'm doing good. Who else was here? Cooking Passion. I'm doing well. It's good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so today we have a few things to go over. I'm just going to wait a couple of more minutes and see if we get a few more people in the stream before I begin. But while we're waiting, has anybody purchased or tried any new products in the last, what is it now, 2 weeks since I've seen you? Because we didn't meet Easter Sunday. And I know V, she loves to try new products. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. Well, I have a new product that I'm going to be showing you guys. Loves from Istanbul. Oh, thank you. I love looking at your videos. The other day you put up a video. It actually looked like you were here in the United States in San Francisco, but I've known for a few years that you don't live in the United States. But when I look at your videos, everything looks just like the United States. Everything is modern and up to date, and people bustling throughout the cities and towns, and all the parks and everything are beautiful. V says, I bought the lip bar finishing powder, but I haven't used it yet. Okay. Yep, they're right here in Detroit where I am, and I have not tried any of their complexion products. Um, I think I want to use up some of the things that I have now because I hate for things to expire if you don't get a lot of use out of it or if you don't like it. So I know you'll probably be using it very soon. And what shade did you get? Let's see. V says, I'm waiting for my Colored Rain bronzer to arrive. Okay, you want to use those two products together in a look? I've received a few products from Colored Rain, like in my BoxyCharm or Ipsy in the past, but I've never purchased anything from Colored Rain. Let me see, let me put my glasses back on. I see another comment here. Brown Sugar Baby. Okay, that sounds interesting. I don't know. I think our skin tones are close, but I think my skin is a little deeper than yours. But it's just so hard to tell things. Beauty over 40. Okay, I'm sneaking at work because it's dead. Oh my goodness, poor thing. She just works everywhere. Simply Makeup says, yes, yes. Beauty over 40 says, where you at, girl? I am right here just putting some last minute things together before I cam up. Beauty over 40 says, hello, everyone. Okay, I think I just about have everything in place where I need it. Okay. Let me start my camera. Bam, there I am. V says, that will be my first Colored Rain product. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had gotten something in a Boxy or an Ipsy and you kind of liked the product. Princess Minnie says, hello. Beauty over 40 says, I have several lippies from Colored Rain. Okay. I think that's what I mostly got was lippies, like out of the BoxyCharm. V says, I was thinking you are lighter than me. No, I don't think that you're lighter than me, or we're kind of close because the Fenty Pro Pro Filter Powder Foundation, didn't you get that in the same shade that I purchased it in? 385. Oh. Simply You Makeup says, hello, cooking with passion. See, it's kind of, I don't know, I just think that you're a shade or so lighter than I am. I don't know. What do you think, Lavinia? Are our skin tones similar? Because I look at some of the foundations that you use and I was shocked. I think that you purchased the that Fenty powder in the same shade that I did. I think. Simply You Makeup says hello at Beauty Over 40. Lavinia says, I think y'all look about the same. I think the lighting is different. Okay, it might be that too. It might be. Oh, wait a minute. You have the Fenty 420. Now see, the fours were too dark for me. The 400 series, they were too dark for me, or either they had like real orange undertones. and it just didn't work for me. When I went to Sephora and I believe her name was Annie, did my shade test. And I remember I played with a couple that were in the fours, but like I said, they were too orangey on my skin tone. Beauty Over 40 says hello to V. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I don't want to go over time. But let's see the first thing. Well, I'll wait on that one. And hopefully Red to get here because I know she'll be excited about. Dang, well, both of them though. Which should I do first? Okay, I'll do this one first. So we're talking about Fenty. So I placed an order from Fenty. Princess Minnie says, you are awesome. Oh, thank you. You are too. You are too. Hey, Tanya. Cherry Nest TV. Hello, everyone. Cherry Nest TV, which is also Tanya, says, hi, it's Simply You Makeup. V says, I have a cool yellow undertone. I don't know. I actually think I'm kind of neutral because I know I have red undertones because of my Indian heritage. I have Sioux Indian in my family, and certain looks I do, you can really see that. Oh my God, what kind of box is this? And I cut the tape. Both sides are the same. Okay, you know what? Right here in the front, I'm thinking the sides. Okay, there we go. Wow. And this better be the Fenty. It is. Okay, so when you open the box, Fenty Skin Beauty. So Fenty sends me text messages all the time, and they had a little promotion going on that if you spent $50, then you would get a Fenty bandana for free. So this is the bandana. And it says Fenty. It's navy blue and white. And then the border all the way around says Fenty Beauty. All the way around. Just a nice little silk bandana. This was free. What I went on the website for was to get their new foundation, which is actually a tint. Oh my goodness. No, they didn't. Okay, I did get the tint, but this box right here, I'm wondering why this box was so big. They sent me a setting powder. So I'm gonna have to go on the website. I didn't order setting powder. I ordered a concealer. I don't know who packed that box, but I did get my EAZE Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This is the packaging on that. And the shade I got was 17. The reason I picked 17, well, I picked some shades on my own. And then it asked if you wore any of their products to put in the shade that you use. So I put in my shade and it came back that 17 would be my match for this skin tint. Now, the skin tint you can use in place of a heavier, fuller coverage type foundation, and it's much lighter and perfect for everyday use. Or when you want something light, especially we're getting ready to go into the warmer weather. So I wanted to give this a try to see how it would work for me. So let's see. I'm gonna have to cut the top of this box because this label with the tint is locking the box down in place. Okay. You can just pour me some of the glass. Is that cold?
No, you're not.
Yeah, if it's not cold. Don't try to give me a warm soda. It's a plastic bottle, so you don't have to worry about dropping it. Cute little bottle. So I want to try this today to see what it gives me. Okay, let's see. Go back up here in my comments. Hey, Red. Hey, View. Who else fell through here? That's all I see right now. It's a lot of comments. Let's see. Simply Makeup says hello at Cherry Nest TV. Cherry Nest TV says I try to go for neutral undertone foundations. Tanya says or neutral leaning towards cool. Red says hello. Princess Minnie says hello everyone. Cherry Nest TV, which is Tanya, says hi at Princess Minnie. A Viewer's View says hey my dear. Viewers of View says thumbs up. All right. Red says hi at Princess Minnie. Hey, Cherry. Good afternoon, ladies. Cherry Nest TV says, yes, Fenty, the Lip Bar, and Minted are really good at sending messages about sales. Well, I'm going to have to contact them because I definitely did not order setting powder. I ordered another concealer. Cherry Nest TV says, I'm waiting on another 30% off sale so I can buy the EAZE Drop Best Skin Tint. Yep. I paid full price for it, but I did it because I got that free bandana. Beauty Over 40 says, had to step away for a customer. Oh, that's understandable. I love scarves. Red says, hi at Cherry. View says, I have that setting powder. Do you like it? It's like the banana powder. This one is called Honey. And just the sound of it, I don't think that it's for me. But then again, it looks pretty good. Thank you.
Yep. Here's the rest of it right here.
Oh, you can put that in the refrigerator for me and take out that other bottle. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Honey shade. It's actually very pretty. Very pretty. I should look at my slip. My slip says Pro Filter Concealer, EAZE Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and a Fenty bandana. So I'm thinking that this costs way more than the concealer. What do you guys think? I'm going to have to look that up. I might not call them. I might just keep what they sent me. Oh. Cherry Nest TV says, hopefully they'll let you keep the powder and send you out your concealer. Tanny says, I'm going to get 21 in the EAZE Drop according to their shade matching. Okay. And mine was 17. Simply Makeup says, hello at Cherry. Simply Makeup says, everyone please say a prayer for my family. My mother is very sick in the hospital. V, I am so sorry. And of course, we'll all say a prayer for your mom. We will do that. We ladies stick together. Thank you for letting us know. And I'm also praying for you and the rest of the family because you guys need to have strength as well to take care of her. Tanya says, so sorry to hear that. At Simply Makeup, of course, I'll keep your mom and family in my prayers and thoughts. Cherry says, OB, wow, okay, we are here for you, love and peace. Yes, we're here for you anytime. Red says, setting powder is good for the hot summers. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Red says, I will also pray. Yeah, we all will. We all will. Yep, so Fenty made a huge mistake and sent me out the setting powder, but I think I'm going to keep it. It looks very similar to my Pro Filter powder foundation. Real similar. This way, Michelle. I think this is very doable for me. I don't know how they got that confused. Beautiful 40 says, prayers up, girl. Stay strong. B says, thank you, everyone. Hey, Ruby. Hi, everyone. Just checking. Thank you, Ruby. Tanya says, what shade foundation do you wear, Age Race? I have shade number 385. And when it asked me to put in my shade, it selected 17 for me. So we're going to see in a minute how this works out. Beauty of 40 says they were probably out and just sent that. Simply Makeup says it's been 3 weeks. Thank you very much, everyone. I truly appreciate it. Oh, V, I wished you had told us sooner so that we could be there for you. Tanny says, okay, thanks for telling me your shade. Oh, no problem. V says the setting powder looks good. It does look good. Okay, so that is what I bought since the last time I seen you. Let me put these here because I don't want to knock them over. Put my box there. Okay. The next thing was I got a surprise. I got some friend mail recently, and the card says, "To Michelle, thanks for being my good friend on YouTube. Congratulations on your marriage. Love, Red December 02." And then it says, "From the Gorman girls, hope you enjoy. Love, Christina XO." So I know you're probably wondering who Christina is. Well, Christina is the one who went in with the Gorman girls to create this Spectra palette. This is what Red sent me, and Krista actually signed my card. Isn't that a nice surprise? I was so happy to receive this. I want to say I probably got it the day after the last live stream. So let me show you what this palette looks like. Let me take the palette, take the plastic off so you can see a little bit better. It does have a mirror. It's a magnetized palette. Look at those shades. Wait, let me take this one comment down so you can see a little bit better. Aren't they gorgeous? Thank you so much, Red. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will be creating a look with this palette in honor of Red recognizing me and loving me so much. I love you too. Thank you. That was a very nice surprise. When I opened it, I'm like, what is this package? Mr. G brought it in. He was like, oh, it's probably something you ordered and forgot. I'm like, but I don't think I ordered anything. And so to open it up and find this beautiful palette inside, as well as the card, really made me happy. The reason that Red selected that palette was because of a video she saw on this channel, The Adventures of Xenia. This lady right here, you have to check her channel out. And she was sent this palette as a PR promotion. So let me just go to that video right quick. Let's see. This one here, where it says, Gormady Girls, it's my first PR, 2 looks. Please find this video by The Adventures of Xenia and watch it. She used every shade in this palette to create 2 looks. And she tells you what she thinks of the palette and what her theme for this makeup look was all about, what it led her to. And it tells quite a story. Of course, my backlight would go out. It tells quite a story how she thought of this palette, and she was very excited about it. So I went to watch the video, and I did make a friend with her, a very sweet lady. So thank you, Red, for the palette, and thank you for introducing me to Xenia. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Tanya had said 3 weeks. I hope you're able to visit her in the hospital and that she recovers soon and goes home soon too. Red says good vibes. V says I visited her yesterday for the first time and spent 3 hours with her. See, that's the hard part, not being able to visit with your family. That's very stressful and hurtful. Ruby says very natural palette. Tanya says that's good, V. That will help toward her recovery to have family able to visit. Yes, it does. Ruby says pretty. V says that is beautiful red. Yep, that was beautiful of her to do that for me. Tanya says that's a pretty palette red sent to you. Yes, it is. V says I'm loving that palette. Yes, yes, it's beautiful. Red says that Simply Makeup bless you and your mother. Red says you can wear those shades when you go to the casino. Oh yes, and girls' night out, and hopefully we can get together at the end of May. That's the next birthday, and our girls group is at the end of May, right around Memorial Day. But right now, our cases in Michigan have skyrocketed, especially among the younger people. Hey Laura, Positive Bluebird says, hi, sorry so late, just listening in. Thank you, Laura, I appreciate it. Red says, hi at Positive Bluebird. Yep, our cases have skyrocketed, and the governor has asked that FEMA allocate more assistance as well as vaccines in Michigan, the state of Michigan. So I hope that we get, what she's requested, and help, to get our cases down. It's kind of sad. We were doing really well in the state of Michigan. Mr. G and I are completely done with our vaccines. This time, well, I shouldn't say that because my arm started itching immediately after I had my injection this past week. But it's not as itchy now at all, where before my left arm like itched and itched and itched for almost a week. But it didn't start. It was like delayed by a week on this arm. On this arm, it started immediately. But I think I was sore or had trouble lifting it just for like a half a day, maybe. But other than that, so far, not any reactions, other reactions, I should say. Ruby says, you need to do a look from that palette. I am. Tanya says, I think we are going back on restrictions in Michigan soon due to the accelerating cases. They talked about that on CNN today, and the lieutenant governor does not think that she's going to roll anything back because she's getting so much opposition from the other side of the aisle. So you know how that is. V says, what is the name of the channel? Adventures of Xenia. Here, I'll show you again. And when you go over there, please let her know that I sent you. And the actual video where she used every shade is that one with the hashtag in front of it. Gourmandy Girls is my first PR 2 looks. And it says there are 104 views 2 weeks ago. It's a 16-minute video, but every minute is worth it. Every minute. Yep, so you got to check her out. That was what inspired Red to send me that palette. Positive Bluebird says hi at red. Tanya says, anyone gotten the vaccine yet? Yep. Which vaccine did you get? We got, me and Mr. G both got Moderna. Ruby says, did you feel sick from it? No, I just got the cold. It's called COVID arm, which was a whole week and a half delayed, which means after my injection, a whole week and a half went by before my arm like swole up. It's still slightly swole, but I had like a big knot right here. And it's still a little bit tender. And sometimes people break out in rashes, and I still have this bump there. But my injection was here. And this bump is real sore. And it feels like it has a scab on top of it, but when I shower, I can't get it to roll off. So tonight, I think I'm gonna put some Neosporin on it and put a Band-Aid on it and see, because it seems inflamed, like it's an infection or something like that, and see if I can get it to go down by doing that. Hey, Pam, all things style by Pam. Hi, Michelle. Hello to you. Panda. Hi, Miss Michelle. Hey, now this is the person who's probably talking to me at the casino. Oh my goodness, I still can't comment on my other channel, so I came on this account to say hi. Okay, I appreciate you so much, but you get me in too much trouble. Every time I watch your video, I'll go and show the video to Mr. G, and I'll be like, you want to go to the casino? I'll be like, look what he's doing. And that, and you make us go and get in trouble. Simply You Makeup says, I will mention you for sure. Okay, thank you. Heard you talking about the casinos. Yeah, Red wants me to do a makeup look with a palette that she sent me and wear the makeup look to the casino. Ruby says, I don't get anything, just afraid to get it. Okay, you're afraid to get the vaccine. There's a lot of people like that. My feeling about it is, as a former healthcare worker, I have to trust the science. Also, I'm disabled now, so my friends are still working. And listening to my friends' stories, and then I have a couple of friends who have been affected by the COVID disease itself and went through like a horrible time. A horrible time. One of them was in my wedding, and she was fearful that she wouldn't get over things in time enough to participate, and she wanted to back out. And I told her, I'm like, we still have time. We just gonna pray on this situation. And everything worked out where, she was able to go in and get all clear and able to participate. And that, hearing that one of your bridesmaids has the infection, hearing about extended family who have the infection. And another bridesmaid, she didn't have it, but her son and his entire family had it. So you got little bitty kids running around the house sick, and the parents are too sick to take care of them. Absolutely horrible. So, like I said, as a former healthcare worker, I have to trust the science, and I'm used to receiving vaccines because we have to have flu. Every year is mandatory for flu shots, and then we have to have the DPT, is diphtheria, DTP, diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. vaccines, TB. We had to get that. It's a whole lot of things I've had to get in these 27 years, and with no effect because I trusted the science. True, they did work very hard to come up with something to help this vaccine in a short amount of time, where other things are studied for like years and years and years and given trials, but so many people dying in the times that we live in was unacceptable to scientists and doctors. And so that's why they worked very hard, um, and with more than one manufacturer. So that's just how I personally feel about it. Um, but everybody has to make that decision for themselves. And I think it's only a couple of people in my family, and it's like my extended family on my grandmother's side, that aren't too um, keen about getting the vaccine, and they had COVID as well, but they didn't have any bad symptoms. They didn't have to go to the hospital. So it wasn't that serious for them. But then I do know serious things that have happened. Panda says, Everett says hi. Tell Everett I said hello, Panda, if you're still here. I just love to watch them gamble, but they get me in trouble. Red says, what do you suppose the bump is from? I don't know if it's because it's the same arms that I had the vaccine in. So Pam says, well, hopefully it will go away. I hope so too. Beautiful 40 says, ooh, that sounds painful. It was. It was a little bit. Panda says, Everett is laughing so hard right now. Pam says she's encouraging your casino habit. No, they encourage mine. If you watch, it's Panda Jock. Let me pull up his channel right quick for anybody who likes to go to the Panda Jock Slots. He was live 23 hours ago. Let me see. That's him sitting in the top at the casino, and there's his channel. The thing about it is, every machine he touches turns to gold. Every machine he touches turns to gold. And I just get a kick. Both Mr. G and I both get a kick out of his channel. That's my buddy, him and Everett. Love them, love them, love them. Panda says, Everett and I got the Johnson & Johnson on Tuesday. Yet my son's supposed to get that one on Tuesday, if they don't pull it. Because they said going into this week that they were going to pull 84% of the vaccines because some people had gotten sick. So I don't know what's going to happen with that one. Candy says, I was really apprehensive to getting the vaccine, but I got Pfizer on yesterday, first dose, and no after effects or side effects. That's good, Tanya. Pam says, I know that Georgia has some issues with the Johnson & Johnson. Yep. Colorado, Iowa. It was like 4 states. Red says, I'm allergic to the regular flu shot. My doctor said I would need to stay in the hospital 3 days if I got it to monitor. Okay. Yep, I remember you telling me that. Pam said, with side effects. Okay. Ruby says, my daughter and granddaughter and husband get the COVID at the same time in the same home. Oh, wow. So you had to deal with it. And I don't know. Hopefully they didn't have to go to the hospital. They, were able to handle it at home. But it's rough. my girlfriend was in the hospital and then came home and had to deal with it for like a whole nother month after she had got diagnosed. It took a while to get out of her system, and it was so depressing to her, you know, because she got all the side effects. Her husband had it as well, but he didn't have any side effects at all. Tanya says, I was going to get the Johnson & Johnson, but opted for the Pfizer instead. Pam says, hi, Tanya. I want the Pfizer one too. V says, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, V. Pam says, I did Simply Makeup. LOL. Hey, Sarah. How are you? Welcome to the stream. V says, thank you, all things styled by Pam. Laura says, I'm still here waiting for a phone call. Okay, sweetheart. I get my second shot of Moderna at the end of April. Okay, yeah, they've been spacing it like 4 weeks apart for most people. Pam says, oh, you're welcome at Simply You Makeup. V says, hello, it's Sarah. And Laura says, my son gets his first shot tomorrow. Ruby says they stayed home and take care of themselves. That's good if you could stay home and don't have to be in the hospital. Like my girlfriend whose son, wife, and her grandchildren all had it. It scared the mess out of her. You know, she was encouraging him over the phone not to just lay in the bed, to move around, because you build up that fluid and stuff in your lungs, which over time will harden. And he was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I don't want to move. And she was like, move, move, move. You know, he's a young guy in his 20s, right? He and his wife and his little children, all of them had it. So she was going over, dropping things off that they needed on the doorstep, you know, things to drink, or because they weren't eating much, but things to drink, the Tylenol, anything that would make them more comfortable. She was making sure that they got. And it was a rough go for them, a very rough go. So, like I said, it just, you know, depends on what you feel, you know, and if you have any underlying medical conditions that could determine, you know, what your doctor might feel about it. Like if you were diabetic, I'm pre-diabetic, and then pre-diabetic, and what else? Oh, the blood pressure. I take blood pressure medication. So for people like me with contributing factors, it makes it harder on them if they get it, if they get COVID. Sometimes their symptoms and things like that are a whole lot worse. So I would encourage you to talk to your individual physician and see how they feel. From everything I'm hearing, when people talk to their physician, the physician says, get the vaccine. I haven't heard not one physician, at least in the Michigan area, telling a patient not to get the vaccine. So, like I said, it depends. Okay, so I will move on to the next thing, because the last thing I'm going to do is try this tint from Fenty Beauty. So, how do I want to do this? Let me just set up this phone, because I'm going to actually record a separate video for this company that I'm going to post. So you guys are actually participating in a live recording. I've never done this before, but I'm so far behind on the things that I need to do that this is the only way I could think to do it, is to kind of have a shorter version of this particular video for people who can't or don't have the full time to watch the whole live. Okay, so I got that set up there. So V in red, if you could just monitor the chat for me, and if anybody has any questions, maybe if it's something that you can't answer, then you can let me know and I'll answer once I get done. Okay, so hi everyone, it's Age Graceful. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for choosing my channel to watch today. Today I'm going to be talking about some products that I received from Sebamed. So a couple of months ago, I went to Costco and I purchased a package of Sebamed products. They were skin cleansers and lotions and a moisturizing cream. I really liked the products and I wanted to go back and get a different set that they had. But when I went back to Costco, they didn't have Sebamed there. They don't sell Sebamed. Sebamed was only there to do a road show. So I contacted Sebamed and they agreed to send me some products to use. So 2 weeks ago, I received the Sebamed Age Defense Q10 Firming Body Lotion. I also received the Sebamed Pro Revitalizing Eye Cream. And I also received the Sebamed Pro Renewal Cream. And this one here is a really good age defense moisturizing cream, okay? Which is different from the cream that I purchased, which is just a regular moisturizing cream. So when I showed these products on the last live, I told you guys that they didn't look that much different from one another, but I wanted to know how they would work. While this one is a very good moisturizer, this Renewal Cream with Probiotic Care Complex is exceptionally much better than this one. They work in two different ways. If I put on the regular moisturizing cream, I might need to add some more. You know how you put on a little bit of cream and then you say, my face still feels a little dry? With this one, I did not experience that. You're supposed to use this cream, the Renewal Cream, twice a day, so morning and night. And this cream keeps your skin moisturized a full day. Even at night, I can still feel the effects of the Renewal Cream, but I still wash my face and I put on some more before I go to bed. What I've noticed over this last week is that my skin it retains its moisture balance equally throughout the entire day. And I've noticed that my skin is very soft, especially my forehead. You guys know I have been complaining about my forehead being really dry. I don't care what I put on it. But with this Renewal Cream, it has brought life back to my skin. Okay, so I got these 3 products I showed you, but I was very pleasantly surprised the next day. Those must have been the things that could not fit into this box here. Sebamed sent me an entire fragrance-free PR package. Look at this box. It's just full. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is this? So I want to thank Sebamed for sending me these products to share with you guys. So I'm going to take them out one at a time and show you what I got. Okay, this is the Sebamed fragrance-free gentle hydrating cleanser for normal to dry skin. Then I got the fragrance-free gentle hydrating lotion for normal to dry skin. And these bottles are 33.8 fluid ounces each. Very huge bottles. The bottle that I purchased of the cleanser, the one I purchased was the one that has a little bit of fragrance to it. I still have some. I received Sebamed Sensitive Skin Micellar Water. And this one is for oily and combination skin. And then I received Sebamed Sensitive Skin Micellar Water for normal to dry skin. Okay, so in these boxes, I got Sebamed Pro Intensive Serum. This one helps to reduce pronounced wrinkles and intensively provides moisture. I got the Sebamed Vital Serum. This one nourishes and energizes the skin and helps reduce the look of fine wrinkles. Then I got the Sebamed Pro Hydro Serum, improves skin moisture and gives the skin an even appearance. Then I have the Sebamed Pro Active Protection Cream with probiotic complex. This one nourishes and replenishes the skin moisture reservoirs from within the inside, helps guard against environmental premature aging, and maintains youthful look of the skin. Then I have the fragrance-free hydrating face cream for normal to dry skin. Then I have an energizing cream by Sebamed. This one counteracts moisture loss, promotes skin suppleness, and helps to reduce the look of wrinkles and lines. All of their products have the probiotic care agent, which helps to guard against visible signs of aging. So, how excited was I when I got this box of products? Very excited. And I got contacted in a DM on Instagram to see if I had tried these products yet, but they came 2 days after the last live. And I told them, no, I had not tried these yet because I promised my viewers I was going to try the other products first. This Firmin body lotion I've also been using after I take my showers. I think it says that you will see results in like 21 days. So I'm still continuing to use this to see if any areas of my body get firmer. Like I'm looking at like the skin on my thighs. It's not as tight as when I was 16 and riding a bike. I'll tell you that. But I just wanted to thank Sebamed so much for sending me these products. I will get to this fragrance free line and try it out, and I will let everyone know how these products work. So, Sebamed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you watching this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share the video. Take care. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. So let me go back up in the comments. Let's see. Pam says, hi, at Sarah, I'm moving around the house. Tanya says, cool, we are part of the Sebamed video. Yes, you were. Positive Bluebird says, I need moisturizer. Tanya says, I have so many moisturizers and so many serums and oils, I can't get through them all. Girl, it's not that I don't appreciate this, but how long do you all think it's going to take for me to try all this stuff out? I do appreciate it. I really do. But it's going to take a while. Tanya says, wow, they sent you the whole kit and caboodle of their line. That's awesome. This is not everything. This is not everything. There was one body wash that I wanted in particular because it has an ingredient that's similar to honey, so that when you wash your face, like any dirt that's embedded in your skin, it kind of sticks to that wash and it pulls away from your skin. I really, really wanted that, but I did not get that one. But like I said, I'm very satisfied with the things they sent. V says, oh my God. Red says, oh wow, a huge PR package. Yes. Your new channel name will be Youthful Graceful after you finish all these. Girl, if I could go back. No, I'm kidding. I'm good. I'm cool to stay right where I am. Tandy says, oh, I'd like to try the micellar water for normal to dry skin. Yeah. And they sent one for normal to dry, and the other one was oily in combination. So, yeah, that was nice to send, both types. Red says, well, Mr. G tried these products. Would be nice to get a male perspective. He might. He might. Hi, Team Gravely. How are you? Hey, host, thumbs up. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you and welcome to the stream. Lisa D. Hey, baby, how are you? Hi, everyone. Red says hi to the people joining us. Age Graceful is filming a video while she's live at the same time. Yep, and when I get done with the live, I'm going to go and film another video. But I'm going to do that one outside. But I'm getting it done today, and then I'll just have to edit later. V says, hello, Team Gravely presents and Lisa D's Delights. Ruby says, sounds like great products. They are. I mean, I'm loving, where's the box? This one. I'm loving this. Every time I wash my face, I'm grabbing this particular product right here to put on my skin. I just love it. And my skin like has like a glow to it. It doesn't look dry. It's even all the way around. I love it. Lisa D is waving. Let's see. V says, you are welcome, Michelle. Team Gravely says, hey, it's Simply. Hey, Josh, how are you? Good afternoon, ladies, and good afternoon, Michelle. It's good to see you, girl. How's it been going? How was your Easter? Beautiful 40 says, if she looks any younger, she'll be a baby. Oh, thank you. I don't know about that one, though. Lisa is smiling. Red says, I totally agree. Laura says, I have to go. Lovely to see you all. Have a wonderful day. I'll update you later, Red. Okay, Laura, you take care. And thank you so much for coming in. V says, hello, Josh loves beauty. Tanya says, do you have any pricing on the Sebamed products? You know, we went over that a couple of lives ago because I pulled up the website, but as for right now, I do not have any pricing on these products. I'll probably do that maybe after I use some of the fragrance-free ones and then do another update because I think this is like the third or fourth time that I've talked about Sebamed. Especially like in a live because it's like I get something, I show it, then I give an update. So the very first time we did go to the website, I kind of shared my screen because I used the computer. I can't share my screen today because I'm using my iPad, but we will be talking about pricing next time. Red says, thanks for dropping by at Positive Bluebird. Lisa says, I'm late. Tell me about the facial cleanser and moisturizer and how do I purchase it? Okay, so you have to go to their website to purchase it. It's not so, I got it at Costco because it was a road show. And I didn't have a facial cleanser. What I had was a hydrating cleanser that I used on my face. It was not a specific cleanser for just the face. So I just used the gentle hydrating cleanser, but it was the one I'm using right now just has a very, very light scent and it's so refreshing and clean. And so I use that on my face. And then I use that Renewal Cream. It is the bomb. I love it. Yeah, but the Sebamed website, you can purchase your products there. But hold on. Before you purchase anything, I'm still waiting on a communication because Sebamed asked me if I would like to host a giveaway. And I don't know what they would send as a giveaway prize. Like I said, I'm waiting for another communication. I thought I would have had it back by today. But maybe once I post this video so that they can see that, then maybe I'll get some more feedback on that. But they did ask me to host a giveaway. I think it was like literally the day after Super Clean, or either the day before Super Clean. So I have like two giveaways going at the same time. I thought it was going to work out like that. I'm kind of glad it didn't, but kind of hold on to see. Just think, I don't know how many winners I can have or any details like that. So I would hate for you to buy something and then be a winner. I also need to find out if they'll provide like a discount code as well. Let's see. Um, Josh says everything was lovely, and I agree with Lavinia. How was your Easter? It was good. I did too much after the live, not after the live, after church, because I didn't go live. And I kind of re-injured my back, and I was kind of like flat on my back for the first couple of days of last week. And I know I shouldn't have did it, but I did. Just out in the yard, in the garage, doing too much. But I'm okay. V says, Lisa Delights always makes my mouth water with all that good food. Can't she cook? Lisa says, thanks so much, sis. DeAndre, how are you? Welcome. Love you too. Kenny says, oh, a giveaway on the Sebamed. That's cool. Yes, they did ask me to host a giveaway. So I'm waiting to hear about that. Lavinia says, hey, Deandra. Deandra says, hey. Yep. So, like I said, I was so happy to get all those products. And when I opened the box, because it was real heavy, I'm like, what's in this box? Because I'm thinking they just sent the first three products that I showed you guys last live. And so when I received that box, like either the day after the live stream or 2 days after, to open it, it was very, very shocking and surprising. Okay, so now let me see what time it is. Okay, I'm still making good time. Okay, so this is the last thing I'm gonna do is to try this Fenty Tint. I just want to give myself a good base and wipe off some of this moisturizer. All right, kind of dry my face down a little bit. Okay, so this Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint was $25.07. And again, it comes in a plastic container, so if you were to drop it, it wouldn't be like a real big deal. You wouldn't break it. So I got the skin tint And instead of a concealer, they sent me the finishing powder. Is it finishing powder or setting powder? Setting powder, I'm sorry. Setting powder, which looks very similar to my Pro Filter foundation. And then I also got the scarf for free for those who didn't see it. Fenty scarf. Nice little silk scarf. So I'm going to put, which moisturizer do I want to use? I'm going to put a little bit of Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream moisturizer on my skin. This is almost empty, so I want to use it up. This is a good moisturizer too. If you've never used it before, it's very good. That's why it's just about gone. But it does not have the staying power of that Sebamed moisturizer, that Renewal one. That Renewal one stays on your face all day long. The only thing about it, I think, like for the summer, I don't think that it would allow your skin to breathe, but definitely for like the cooler and colder months, I think that Renewal one is excellent. But it helped my skin to come back, but I probably would not use it once it got hotter because it does stay on the skin pretty heavy throughout the entire day. Let's see my comments before I get started with this. Uh-oh, somebody's phone going dead. Let's see. Beauty Over 40 says, I always ask for a code. Yep, definitely. B says, hello to Deandra. Red says, did you hurt your back from carrying that huge box? No, girl, I was moving other stuff. It was like, our garbage runs on Mondays. So on Sundays, I always make sure that the refrigerator is cleaned out for the week and that's in the trash and anything I don't want. But last week just happened to be bulk day as well. And so I wanted to get some stuff out and onto the curb. And I was doing way too much. But I got what I wanted to be done out of the way, that's for sure. It just kind of like blows my mind, the things that I can't do compared to like 4 years ago. I was doing some of everything and working, but now it's too much, you know. So you guys be careful with your backs. They're very important. Tanya says, right at red. Tanya says, I hope that skin tint matches you. I hope so too. Team Gravely is the one that said phone going dead. I thought I saw that. Team Gravely said, enjoyed this time I was here with you. I'm so glad you came. And if you still here, come back again. Or if you watch the replay, come back. You're always welcome. Josh says, have you tried the fat water? I'm seriously addicted. Fat water? Team Gravely says, good night. Josh says, good night, Team Gravely. Simply Makeup says, Josh loves beauty. Do you have a channel? Nope, she doesn't. Red says, bye, Team Gravely. Thanks for coming by. Josh says, unfortunately, I don't. And Simply Makeup, I'm here for support and friendship. And I just love her friendship. But you can get a channel. You can get a channel. Deandra says yes. Yeah, it's by Fenty, but I skipped one comment. V says, okay, I always check name and go visit their channel. Thanks for supporting Age Graceful. Thank you, V. Lisa says, I gotta watch your replay. I missed the beginning. Yep, you can watch it, babe. You can watch it. Ruby says, yes, your back is very important. It is. I mean, I used to lift some weight, 400, 500-pound women, rolling them, helping them. I go and get them for therapy, and they're soiled and they don't want to go to therapy like that, and I don't blame them. And I just feel like every woman should be clean down there. So I would help them with that and count it as their therapy. You know, can you roll to the left? Can you roll to the right? Can you pick up your leg? You know, how much can you help me? How far can you reach? You know, do what you can do, and what you can't do, I'll help you with. That's what therapy is all about. So there's nothing wrong with your hands. Let's work those hands and see what we can get done. But to help them to get clean and feeling better, and they would be so thankful. You know, it's just sad. I don't even want to talk about some of the stuff I've seen. It's just very sad. And nobody would want to get left like that. Deandra is saying, I love you. Deandra says, oh, wow, thanks, Doc. No, I'm not a doctor, occupational therapist. And I'm trying to decide. Everybody, I don't. This is hard. It's like, do I want to pay for my licensure and I'm not working because I got a card saying your licensure is going to expire at the end of May. But like, I think if you go to college and you get a degree, you know, you should keep everything active. So I'm just going to keep my stuff active, whether I'm working or not, because I went to school for it. And if you don't renew it, then you have to go like and reapply for everything. And I'm not doing that. I went to school for a reason. Just because I can't do it doesn't mean I'm not qualified to do it. Josh says, I have stage fright. I don't know how you ladies keep up with everything. I'm extremely shy now since the pandemic. Really? V says, lots of people love Fenty Fat Water. Okay, I've never heard of Fat Water. Is it like a micellar water? I never heard of it. Deandra says, yeah, keep it active. Yeah, shoot. Paid a lot of money for that. A lot of money. Okay, so primer. Oh, goodness. Sitting right here in front of my face. Okay. I'm going to use this Elf Jelly Pop Primer because it's a skin tint and very light. I want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And this is a very good primer. I was surprised how good this primer is. I'm gonna have to call her back. And just those 2 little squirts was enough for my whole face. When your face is moisturized, you can distribute your products very evenly. If your face is not moisturized, whatever you put on your face is just going to drink it up. Just those 2 little squirts. That's pretty good. Okay. Here comes the good part. Already shaking it quite a few times. The top screws off. And it has like a little tip there that you squirt. So I'm just going to squirt some on the back of my hand. That's the consistency of it. And it looks kind of light. I don't know. This brush. I'm just looking at it here on my chin and see. If I could see like a big difference between this side of my chin and this side. Since it kind of dried down on my hand, what I'm going to do is get that powder, that Fenty powder, and put on the other side. Now, what was left on the back of my hand, I just kind of blended it out on the back of my hand to see. That's what it's looking like on the back of my hand. It's like a very pretty finish, but I just don't know if I can get away with this shade. Okay. Let me see what you all are saying before I try to powder on the other side and see. Like I have definitely like a smooth finish on this side to me. Let's see. Ruby says, I hurt mine some years ago, but always comes back to every year. Yep, backs never go away. Josh says, it's so good, I wanted to hate it, but here I am on my second bottle. I had to check that out because I never heard of it. Lisa says, do you plan to go back to working again in that field? That's why I want to keep my licensure, because I'm qualified to work both in physical disabilities and mental health. And I talked to my girlfriend. I said, well, I could always go back and work in mental health. And she was like, well, what are you going to do if you get a patient that wants to fight? You know, because you're taught to like block, you know, like if a mental health patient kind of loses it. And that's where I started, was in mental health. I love mental health. But in Michigan, it's not a lot of jobs in mental health because the governor at that time, he cut out so much funding for mental health. And that's why you see so many people walking around talking to themselves. Josh says it has the toner with the serum together. Oh, okay. Fred says, is that your wedding bouquet in the background with the crystals from the... Yep, it is. All blinged out. Y'all know I love me some bling. So I had all the bouquets made from silks so we could keep them as souvenirs. And then the colors, you know, were navy and champagne. So little bling right there. Hold it like that. Yeah, but this is the bouquet. And it's heavy. Stay. Red says, do you know Stardust shampoo from the vet is $25? Oh my God, a special shampoo for her hair and conditioner. Wow. Tanny says, maybe once it settles, it will melt into your natural skin color. I feel like it did for the most part, but I'm not really sure. Beauty 40 said it looks good. Okay, if Lavinia said it looks good, I can run with that all the way to the bank, baby. Ruby says it looks pretty good on you. Thank you. Josh says that's a pretty shade. Thank you. Josh says those are beautiful. B says it looks really nice. You are glowing. Yeah, what did I use? The Elemis and the Elf primer. I used the inexpensive primer, but it still, you know, it looks good. That's why I say I like this primer. It doesn't react in an inexpensive way. Let's put it that way. Let me wipe this tip off. I don't want to waste it. I'll wipe it right there. Then I'll wipe it off. Can't be wasting no products. Okay. So you say you guys say I can get away with this. Okay. But I still want to see what this powder is giving me next to it. Okay. Yep, the concealer that I asked for, I think it was a deeper shade. Yeah, it was a deeper shade by 1. I don't know if it's the light or if it's me. Might be the light. To me, my left side looks a little bit more rosy, but from here, it kind of looks equal, the shades. Because Fenty was the one that told me that this 385 and the 17, you know, were close and would work. So if I put on 2 different ones, would you guys be able to tell? Let me look at the comments and see what you're saying. And again, on this side, I would have had to put like my concealer and stuff first and then put the powder on top, but I can put concealer on top of this. Okay. My shampoo costs $1 from the Dollar Tree. Girl, you treat those dogs like they're real kids. Deandra says, I like it. Yeah, I do too. Thank you. V says, that bouquet is stunning. Thank you. Ruby says, I try to find the e.l.f. primer at my Walmart close to me, but I can't find it. You're probably going to have to go. Can you go on their website? Or does it cost too much to ship it to you? Yep. Try CVS too, because CVS has e.l.f. products as well. Josh says, at Ruby, hello, may I recommend Amazon? Yep, Amazon might have it. Tanya says that Fenty looks good on you. Thank you, Tanya. Josh says, I can't tell if that's your newlywed glow or the makeup. Oh, thank you, Josh. You're so sweet. Tanny says, are you going to try the new setting powder they sent by mistake? I might as well, right? Because you can clearly see that this is a little bit, more matte than this. This looks dewy, but probably if I put that setting powder on top, it'll look more matte like this side. Oh, my face is so supple. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to keep this powder. It's a beautiful design. And the cap does twist off. Then they have the plastic over the top with the little holes in it, for the powder, so you can just get a little at a time, or you can take it off and dip into it that way. I'm going to replace the cap and try to get some to the top. Okay. I got some to the top there. And I'm going to use this same brush. I don't know why I'm getting the scent of like a talcum powder from the 60s. You guys are not as old as I am, but I remember like playing on my grandmother's dresser, and she would have big boxes of powders that matched the cologne, and it had like a puff in them. And when you open it up, you just get this good smell, and the powder would be flying everywhere. And she could always tell, "You've been in my powder." I'm getting a little bit of that scent from this powder. It's not overwhelming. It's like just really soft and feminine. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out if fragrance is in this product, because I'm just getting like a really soft scent that sent me back to that time period. Okay, well, I guess I shook out just the right amount just to set that foundation. Now, like I say, they call it a skin tint. So you can feel free to use as little or as much as you want. I'm going to say that I could probably get away with this tint in the most exotic of looks, where you would think that a person has on a lot of foundation, but it's not, because it's really light, because it just gives you a good finish. I think my skin looks equal on both sides. Let me get a little bit of red lipstick. Some old-fashioned glam. It's too bad we have to cover our lips right now, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Red says, I agree in trying the new setting powder. Ruby says, yes, I just have the other Walmart. You don't have CVS? Red says, did you throw your bouquet at the wedding? They made like she made a bouquet just to throw away. Josh says, that looks good and smells good. It reminds me of the same. Yep, I remember those big boxes, pretty boxes with that perfume powder in it and that big puffin. We thought we was playing dress up and had powder everywhere. Ruby says, anyway, everyone have to go. Have a blessed Sunday. You too, hon. Josh says, have a blessed Sunday at Ruby. Red says, us older gals used to keep powder at all times in our purses. Remember the saying, going to the washroom to powder your nose? Yep. Yep. But this was a perfume powder back then, that you could put like between the boobies or up under the boobies, a little bit, maybe on the inside of your thigh, inside of your elbow, especially in warmer weather. But it just had a beautiful scent. And when I opened that finishing powder, it reminded me of that scent. So it brought back some memories. So I like what you sent me, Fenty, by mistake. I really like it. Now I look good to go clean out the refrigerator. Red, I thought they were referring to something different. Oh. V says, yep, Red, I remember carrying powder in my purse. V says, Fenty looks good on you. Thank you, V. Yep, I just love watching some of the promos that Rihanna does, and she's very simplistic with her makeup, but she just looks always so fresh and natural, like she doesn't have anything at all on her skin. And I kind of like that look where, say for instance, 15 or 20 years ago, like I would never, worry about having anything on my face at all when I left the house. But now I feel a little bit differently, depending on where I'm going. I just think that, my skin is different, my bone structure is different. Like my face, like when I was younger, was like really round. And of course, you get the fine lines and the wrinkles, and everything, changes structurally, with your face and your body. Josh says, I'm an 80s baby. Okay, yep, I know you're younger. V says, bye at Ruby. Beautiful natural makeup. Yeah. Yep. So what time is it? Yep, it's almost that time. And I'm so happy that I got through everything. I'm like, am I going to go over today? Because that big box from Sebamed really shocked me. But like I said, I was pleased to get it. And then I'm thinking I have one thing in my package from Fenty, and they sent me another, but I'm equally happy with what I got. But I am going to check the pricing. I want to say that the concealer, let's see, the concealer was $22. So I need to find out what this setting powder sells for. I think it's a little bit more than the concealer. I'm pretty sure it is. Tanya says those Fenty products are really working for you. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Yep. I'm liking the Fenty brand because I'm definitely, my favorite is Estee Lauder out of all the foundations that I've tried or use on occasion, depending on what video I'm doing. The Estee Lauder, I consistently like the look that it gives my skin every video that I do. And so now I have a new friend in Fenty because I like the finish that the Fenty products give me from my first one. That Pro Filter powder foundation was the first that I got. I never got the liquid before. Josh says, you look like you're going to a photo shoot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, when I open that refrigerator and the light come on, bam, I'm here to clean you out. Red says Jessica Simpson in the 90s had a dessert treat line. I still have the scented face powder that smells like caramel. It has the big puff. Okay. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Who caught the bouquet at the wedding? Nobody. I thought we was going to skip over that, but I can't lie. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. Neither one of us had enough rest, especially me because I did so much. I was so tired at that wedding. The bouquet did not get thrown. The garter, I forgot to put that on, and my girlfriend bought that for me as my something new. So I have this beautiful garter. In fact, it was a set of two, one for me to keep and one for whoever caught the one that Mr. G was going to throw. But everything went so fast and I couldn't like rein things in to get things set up in time, that we didn't even get to that part. And another part of it is too, during COVID, you only have the hall for 6 hours. So, you know, when you throw the bouquet and do the garter thing, that's something like way at the end of the night when people have too much to drink and they can have fun with it. We didn't get to that part. So I still have. Yep, I thought when you asked me, did you throw the bouquet? I say, I hope she don't ask. Okay, so this is the one that was made to be thrown. And it's cute. It's just like, you know, a little souvenir one, but oh, I got to put some hot glue on this one. But this one also has a little bit of bling on it too. That one there is kind of dangling, but it just has a little bit of bling on it. Where is it at? How many is on here? 3? No. Okay. Let me turn it all the way around. Okay, it was kind of set up to look like mine with the bling there. And then she put a couple in. So 1, 2, 3. So this one here in the back is the one that kind of came loose a little bit. Now remember, these things had been packed up for a year almost. She shipped these to me in time for the wedding when it was supposed to be in May. And I kept them packaged. She was like, "Oh, maybe you should let them out so they the flowers don't get, squished from being packed up." But I did not, because we fry in the house. And I didn't want to get like yellow on the flowers. You know how things pick up things that are in the air. Silk stew. So I kept everything wrapped up and boxed just like she sent it to me. And I was like, I don't want to open the box because it's going to make me sad because we can't get married. So I kept that box closed for a whole year. So the plan is we're going to have a party. And the things that we didn't do, we're going to have fun with it at the party. So it's going to be probably at the end of summer, or maybe around September the 11th, which is the second date that we were going to get married. And it's our actual anniversary of knowing each other. We'll probably do some kind of big party in the yard for that. I want to have a band. And the things that we didn't do, which it was just those two, throwing the bouquet and then throwing the garter to the guys. We're going to make some fun out of that, and we're going to do it then. That's the plan. Everything is different during the pandemic times. Hey, Deandra. Tanya says the concealer costs about 26. Yep. On here it was 22. Oh, I had a little discount too when I ordered. I forgot about that. Josh says the same thing happened to me, Michelle. We tried to control everything and still be a part of that thing. Some things get forgotten, but the memories are still beautiful. Exactly. And you weren't here. When did I show you all the wedding pictures? Was it last live? Yeah, I think it was the last live stream. I showed some of the wedding pictures, but you weren't here to see it. But if you watch the replay, what else did we do that day? I forget what I named it. I didn't go live last Sunday, so it would have been 2 weeks ago today, the live, whatever date that is. Red says that sounds fun to have a summer party with the band. Yep, there was a band at his son's birthday dinner. We went to this nice restaurant downtown Detroit called La Culture. The food was very good. The band was very nice. And so we got their number. And then my son, he knows a couple of bands because he gets them to come down to the marina where we had, put the boat at, and they'll play at the marina, and then they'll barbecue and just make it like a nice event. Josh says, right now on Fenty's website, if you buy the tint or any foundation, you can get the concealer for $15 online. Okay. All right then. Okay. Well, that's a good thing to know. Thank you for sharing that. It's called, the EAZE Drop Tint. And this is a blurring tint. I think I look pretty much the same on both sides. And I put a little bit on my neck. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, as usual, I enjoyed you all. And I appreciate you taking some time to spend with me today. I really do. I better not move that. Now I might knock something over in the live room with everything on the floor. Tanny says, well, this was a fun live. Thanks. Oh, thank you. You the guys that make it fun by coming in and, participating, engaging, and telling me what you think and helping me to see what I can't see or what I need help with seeing. So we work together. Josh says your skin looks so supple. Doesn't it? I'm telling you, that one cream, I swear by it, this Sebamed Renewal Cream helps calm irritation, gives the skin more volume, intensively moisturizes. And it did all of those things. I think I didn't have any itchiness on my skin for the last week and a half that I've been using it. Like sometimes I might itch here or either on my forehead. Nothing like that happened at all. Just nice, supple, moisturized skin. Love it, love it, love it. Tanya says, everyone enjoyed their Sundays. Red says, you always have surprises for us. I try. Josh says, God bless and bye, y'all. Please hit the like button to support our beautiful host. Thank you, Josh. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. And V says, you too at Cherry Nest TV at Tanya's Beauty Box, which is the same person. She has 2 channels. All right, guys, you enjoy your evenings, and I'll see you, Lord's will, next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Tanya says, thanks, V, at Simply You Makeup. V is a sweetie. Red is a sweetie. You're all sweethearts. Thank you so much for making my afternoon. You all have a good evening. And Red, thank you again for this Spectra palette. Coming soon. I'll be doing a look. V says, good night, everybody. Okay, you guys take care. Bye now.